Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for one of the biggest title matches we've seen here on Collision in quite some time. It is for the AAPW Heavyweight Championship as Edmund Livewire McGuire takes on Sean, come here real quick. I apologize, fans. This is kind of a rare appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner. This man owns All-American Pro Wrestling, Sean Chambers. Sean, it's good to see you, my friend.
Chris, I don't mean to take up too much of your time. I just want to tell you you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And, well, Sean, I thank you very much for the kind words. Well, folks, we've got a great heavyweight title match for you coming up. It's Edmund Livewire McGuire defending against the masterpiece Mike Masters. It's coming up next on Collision.
Broadcast colleague and the executive producer of AAPW, Chris Hagstrom.
That's right, Kevin. We are here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson Warehouse getting set because in our main event, we've got the AAPW Heavyweight title. It's going to be on the line. It's Mike Masters, the #1 contender, facing off against the champion, Edmund Livewire McGuire. But Kevin, we've got a lot of action that's coming up.
That's right, Chris. We have got a new tournament, a new division, if you will. It's called the No Limits Tournament, and we're going to have a qualifying match. We're going to crown a new champion at the end of this season.
That's absolutely right, and in fact, we're about to get that started right now as we send things to the ring with our ring announcer, Bob Fester.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit and is a No Limits Tournament first round match. Your referee for this contest is Brandon Toll. From Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada, weighing 200 pounds, Sean Vincent.
Sean Vincent making his way here from the Great White North, Canada. And fans here not exactly sure how to take him as
there's some USA chants in the background though, but Sean Vincent, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, many famous wrestlers from that province, Kevin.
Absolutely, and Sean Vincent trying to keep that tradition alive, carried on here in All-American Pro Wrestling as he makes his way here, returning to AAPW, his debut though, on Collision.
And the fans certainly showing their American pride.
And his opponent, from Plainfield, Wisconsin, weighing in at 165 pounds, Kyle Sykes.
Kyle Sykes also making his Collision debut. Vincent making his return, as we mentioned, to All-American Pro Wrestling. And this should be a great match. And Chris, again, this is the first match in our new No Limits division where we will crown a No Limits champion.
Well, you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, this is a tournament the fans had demanded. They wanted to see this kind of action in All-American Pro Wrestling. And you know what? I felt that they've needed this. In fact, we're going to crown a champion because AAPW has got to give these guys an opportunity.
Absolutely, and we're going to get a great matchup here. Vincent, of course, very cocky here. The fans getting under his skin already, though, with the USA chant as he joins us from Canada for this episode of Collision, brought to you from the Black Diamond Harley-Davidson Warehouse in Marion, Illinois. Kyle Sykes is a young and up-and-comer. He's a high flyer, too, and he will be kind of the epitome, if you will, of this No Limits division.
Kevin, you know, I'm excited to see these guys going at it as Sean Vincent is kind of gotten the better of Kyle Sykes here. Kyle Sykes, not just his AAPW Collision debut, this is his AAPW debut, as you mentioned.
That's right, and he's getting kind of slapped around here now.
Watch out here, though, is trying to roll through it, and he does as Kyle Sykes.
And takes him into an arm lock himself here. Got to break it up there, and he does. A clean break by Kyle Sykes.
Sean Vincent is certainly a Canadian that's got a chip on his shoulder, or we call it a maple leaf on his shoulder, if you will. But Vincent now is pulling the hair. What little there is, but he's pulling the hair. Sykes, the referee's got to admonish him, but got him in the corner there, and he's got a 5 count.
And now he's raking those eyes right across the top rope.
Come on now. It's not exactly a style we want to see from somebody who's, could be the first No Limits champion.
Sending him into the ropes and, nice.
Watch that. The fast, high-octane stylings of Kyle Sykes, and beautiful maneuver.
Keeping in the high-flying action, and this is exactly what you'll see in the No Limits division all season long here on Collision.
That's the point, Kevin. That's the kind of style you're going to see from these guys. It's going to be high-octane, fast and furious. So what the fans want to see is Vincent puts the brakes to Sykes.
And now Vincent showing off for the fans here.
2.
Referee goes for a count here, but not quite enough.
Oh, look at that now. He's just putting his lower leg right over the throat of Kyle Sykes. And, you know, we've seen Kyle Sykes in the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago. Both these men were in that Battle Royal. In fact, they brawled to the back.
Yeah, that's right. A great matchup here. Quick snap suplex. And Kyle Sykes grabbing that back. Oh, and a kick to the head for his troubles as well.
I want to correct myself, Kevin. This is their first singles competition for Kyle Sykes here at AAPW Collision.
That's right, Chris. That Battle Royal, it was so fast and so furious, lots of action going on. And these guys are putting on a great show in our opening match of the No Limits tournament.
You're going to see a lot of No Limits action here on AAPW Collision. Why? Because the fans wanted to see it. Oh, man, and Vincent just with authority slams Sykes' head into the mat.
That's right. Now he's taking advantage and working him and throwing him out of the ring now and onto the floor and following him out here. A brawl about to ensue as he sits right into that guardrail.
Oh, man, that is just unforgiving steel.
And then concrete on top of that, falling to the floor, and a chop after he had his back rammed into that apron outside the ring. And now goes for another quick pin here.
Watch
and it
out.
might be enough.
Oh, only a 2 count.
Not enough at all. Kyle
And now he's
Sykes,
choking him.
A lot of heart here. He's got a 5 count, and he's taking full advantage of that.
I don't know how they wrestle up in the Great White North, but I mean here in America that's illegal in professional wrestling.
A nice stretch here.
Oh, he's got him just twisted.
And we know Stu Hart, famous for stretching the boys, if you will, and we're seeing a stretch go on right now and some slaps to the chest on top of it, adding a little insult to injury here.
Man, Kyle Sykes though has got to try to find a way to get out of this.
Fans cheering behind him, though, getting him going here. We're back up to both feet here. Both men ducks the clothesline, and Kyle Sykes.
Oh! Hurricane Rana!
Nice Hurricane Rana there.
Watch out! Oh! T-bone almost. Forward suplex. 1, 2.
Oh! Might have hooked
2.
the leg and gotten the 3 count there and advanced in this tournament.
You never know. I mean, that's the thing about No Limits. You just don't know what you can expect from these guys. But Vincent! Oh, man. He just found a way to counter everything.
And now sizing him up and another boot right across the face there.
Oh, man. Now, just come on. You got to knock this off.
Choking him out. Referee, again, using that, supposed to get up to a 5 count, and Vincent taking full advantage of that here, Chris.
Oh, you know, the No Limits is all about heart, integrity, passion, fast, high-octane moves. And both these men, oh my goodness!
Man, Kyle Sykes came down on his head there.
Oh my gosh. We'll take a quick look at this again here, Kevin. Look at the height in this instant replay. Oh.
And that's what we're gonna see here in this division, high flying, and sometimes you come down with those crash landings as well. And Sean Vincent is taking full advantage here, and he is back in control, taking Sykes down to the mat.
Man, I don't know how Sykes, he's still able, he's got, be on his feet right now. I mean, he's on his knees, but his back is contorted. He's taking bumps and bruises. I don't know how he's still standing.
That's right, and you can see that pain etched on his face right now. And Sean Vincent with a big body slam.
Oh. Watch out. What does he got planned here, though? Watch out. Oh! Try to moonsault for the middle rope. No avail as Kyle Sykes moves out of the way.
Another famous Canadian, Chris Jericho, making that lion salt a famous move, and Sykes goes for the pin, but Sean Vincent able to kick out.
Man, I got to give credit to Kyle Sykes here. He's taken a lot of punishment, and he's still been able to keep on kicking.
That's right, fighting back here.
Oh, he landed awkwardly on that one, Kevin.
Yeah, atomic drop, and
watch out.
Another, nice backbreaker there, modified backbreaker.
Yeah, he kind of just lifted him up with authority and kind of gets a little height, maybe a little payback.
Sends him into the corner there.
Reversal. Oh! Boot up. What has Sykes got planned here?
Is he going to go to...
Watch out!
DDT off. Well, no. Oh, nice bridge. 1, 2.
Oh! A 2 count again.
Kyle Sykes able to kick out there. It's a great match going on, Chris.
It's a heck of a match. A beautiful bridge by Vincent, but Vincent's got him up here. Sykes trying to fight back. Trying to fight out of it. Watch out.
Able to, and
oh!
Nice
suplex.
suplex and a bridge here.
2.
Oh.
Bridge of his own, Kevin.
Wow.
This is what No Limits is about.
Several near falls. Absolutely goes for the big kick and misses it.
Watch
Sean
out.
Vincent again up on his shoulders.
That's it. That's could it be? Oh!
Death Valley driver.
That could be all here. 1, 2, 3.
Sean Vincent going to round 2 in the No Limits tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing in the No Limits tournament, Sean Vincent.
Let's take a look at this again, though. We'll see on a replay here once again the height that Sean Vincent got on this back body drop. And again, we see right here the Death Valley driver as he put him down for the 1, 2, 3, advancing to the second round of the No Limits division. The No Limits tournament to crown a first champion is the Canadian Sean Vincent.
Minor threat. Listen up. We heard you guys change your name, and that's fine. That's great. That's wonderful. It's all competition out there. That's fine. We like you guys. But let me tell you something. We're not going to change our names. We're still the same. We're still Team 3X. We'll still do the same thing that we do each and every night in that ring. So whether or not you guys bring it or not, I know you will, we'll be ready.
AAPW Collision is brought to you with limited commercial interruptions by Black Diamond Harley-Davidson.
Hello, Mudda. Hello, Fada. Here I am at Black Diamond Harley. The place is very entertaining. They have fun here and they get a little zany. Want a Sportster? Want a Dyna? You can find them at Black Diamond. They take crazy things as trade-ins. Black Diamond Harley, take me there.
Welcome back to Collision, everybody. In the ring right now, it's the Old School Warrior, Axe Allwardt with Gaylord Stevens at his side, getting ready to take on Farmer Billy Hills. But you cannot count out the Farmer. Granted, this is quite possibly the biggest match in his AAPW career, and getting a win potentially over the Old School Warrior, that could skyrocket him up the ladder here in AAPW.
That's right. 2 weeks ago, Chris, we saw both these men involved in that #1 contender battle royal. Axe Allwardt making it to the finals, the final 3, but was eliminated by Heath Hatton, but then kind of helped to eliminate Heath Hatton as well. Distracted him as Mike Masters picked up the win in that big battle royal.
And, you know, we're going to see that heavyweight title match coming up here today on Collision as we've got a lockup of 2 big men. And it's not often you see that Axe Allwardt's the smaller man here, but oh, Farmer. I think he might have gotten himself, maybe X-Hawk little trash got into his head and knocked the Farmer back.
That's right. Farmer sent right into the turnbuckle, and Axe Allwardt boasting already after that. And
I got to give credit to Axe Allwardt. I mean,
Absolutely.
well, look at his physique, though. I mean, it looks like he's started to really improve his physique here since main event.
That's right. I think he realized that he came up short against Ed, and now he's going to try something new here. A collar and elbow tie-up, and these guys, a couple of big men, and this time, big farmer Billy Hills gets the advantage of Gaylord Stevens, but can't forget about him, the Gaylord factor, the manager of Axe Allwardt, coming out there to take care of his guy.
Well, you know, we've seen so much between these two individuals, between Gaylord Stevens and Axe Allwardt. They've been through a lot together, and it certainly is something that you got to watch out for, though, with Gaylord Stevens around the ring. He is a factor when it comes to these singles matches. Well, it really is a handicap match.
That's right, Chris. Absolutely, indeed, and they're here for a reason.
You know, and one of the things, though, that I've got to say is I give credit to Farmer Billy. Oh, look at that!
Oh, big body slam.
Wow. Unbelievable. And now Axe Allwardt
boasting once again for the fans here, and Gaylord Stevens, of course, the only cheerleader here for Axe Allwardt, chanting and cheering for his man, trying to get this crowd behind him, but it's not working. And Axe Allwardt has accomplished something here. He's going his own here, holding his own here with Farmer Billy Hills. That is for certain.
Well, you know, like I said, I mean, Axe Allwardt's an old school warrior. He's been around this game many, many times. He's faced some big men, and it's really no surprise that he's able to do this to Farmer Billy Hills. But wait a minute!
Look at that!
Can he? Oh!
Billy Hills showing he's no slouch either. Two big scoop slams.
Wow!
And here's a third for his troubles. And Axe Allwardt is dazed and confused here.
You know, it looks like it's like a bale of hay he picked up Axe Allwardt.
Absolutely. Farmer Billy Hills down on the farm, and he's been around those animals, and as you mentioned, Chris, chucking those bales of hay, so he knows what he's doing.
You're absolutely right, Kevin.
Think he's ever seen anything like Gaylord down on the farm, though?
I'm pretty sure he's seen it maybe on television, but I think they've got a word for guys down in the South there for guys like Gaylord Stevens. I don't think we can say that on the air, though, but it looks like Farmer wants to test the strength.
Yeah, he's going to challenge Axe Allwardt here.
Gaylord Stevens says go for it. He can do it. And maybe the cheerleader for Axe Allwardt, if you will. And a switch of the hands
switcheroo
again here. And
getting into the head, I think, of Axe Allwardt.
What is
that? Doesn't happen very often. Now we're almost a dance party going on here.
He's do-si-doing. Oh!
A little too much dancing, not enough thinking about the next move here as Axe Allwardt taking care of business.
Well, this is not a good old-fashioned farm barn dance, or I don't know what they call it back in his
That's
town.
a hoedown.
A hoedown, thank you. But wait with the Farmer Billy Hills.
The throwdown.
Wow.
Instead, and Billy Hills coming back in a big elbow.
And watch out, another big elbow there. Those are some plaid elbows.
And we got to recuperate here as Gaylord calling for a timeout to help his man Axe Allwardt.
And, you know, you got to give credit to Farmer Billy Hills, but Axe Allwardt's a smart man. He's got to get a break. He's got to get a breather. I don't blame him for trying to get this because, heck, you've got a guy like Farmer Billy Hills that's, watch out there, cameraman, is Farmer Billy Hills trying to give chase.
And Billy is taking after him. Axe rolling back into the ring, though, but
you don't blame Farmer, though, for keeping an eye on Gaylord Stevens, too. You got to give him credit.
That's right. You've got to, as you mentioned, it is almost like a handicap match with Gaylord Stevens out there. He has been known to distract referees.
Oh,
look at this.
What is he doing?
Referee needs to get in there and stop this.
That's just a blatant interference.
And now the referee is completely distracted, and Gaylord puts the boots to the farmer.
What is that? I don't believe it. It was almost like, I don't believe it.
Rolling now the farmer back into the ring.
Unbelievable.
And the fans don't appreciate this at all. Axe Allwardt, I think, does, and there's that classic move there by Axe, and goes for the pin here, hooks the leg, but not enough.
Only a 2. That's an old school fist drop, Kevin. Those shots right to the back, and Axe Allwardt has got a chance to recoup here and regroup, and Farmer looks gassed.
Absolutely.
He was assaulted, basically. You want to call that basic assault. by Gaylord Stevens and Axe Allwardt.
That's right, takes advantage too of that 5 count. Does Axe Allwardt stepping on the throat once again of Billy Hills, trying to keep that air from getting in there. The big man needs it, and he's fighting back. Fist of fury here.
Watch out! Try for that elbow again though on a block.
Oh, and an eye break. And Billy Hills goes down. He's draped on that second rope, and a big knee to the back, and that might be enough to take the big man out. Axe is taking a little too long here, though.
Wait a minute.
Unrolling the tape here. That can't be good, ref. Get in there.
Oh, no. We've seen this tactic before. Well,
he's throwing it to the crowd. I thought he might choke out.
Well, maybe this is the new Axe Allwardt. We've seen a new Mike Mazza. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's Heath Hatton.
What's Heath Hatton doing? He's getting into the ring.
We were getting ready to see a pile driver here, though, as Heath Hatton and Gaylord Stevens have words. And he's got Gaylord, though. Hey, Heath Hatton is Gaylord. It's Axe Allwardt now is going to try to wait. Oh!
Schoolboy roll up here.
1, 2. Wait a minute. He got him. He got him.
I am shocked.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Farmer Billy Hill.
I don't believe we're just seeing, Kevin. That's quite possibly the biggest victory in Farmer's career.
Absolutely, an upset victory here on this episode of Collision. The former #1 contender, former co-holder of the tag team titles, defeated by the Farmer, Billy Hills.
Oh, no, wait. I don't believe this is Heath Hatton now throws Gaylord Stevens. He's spitting the hat of Farmer, but you know what? That's a small price to pay for the fact that Farmer Billy Hills has his biggest victory in his career.
That's right, Chris.
Well, hold on, it's not our. He's trying to blame us for this.
Allwardt threatening a lawsuit here.
I agree with you, Farmer. It's 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Farmer Billy Hills.
For every bike that you would know, there's only one place you should go. In rain or sun or sleet or snow, Black Diamond's down. Trade is a special kind of word. They'll take in anything you've heard. You'll find it quite interesting that they'll trade for anything. They have every bike you know, like a Dyna or a Softail. You know they're down. Black Diamond's down.
Black Diamond Harley-Davidson, Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Come join the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. Your referee is Brandon Toll. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 313 pounds, Jay Spade and Joey O'Reilly, Team Triple X.
And Team Triple X making their Collision debut, and this will be a great matchup, Chris. Jay Spade, Joey O'Reilly. These guys are best friends, and they are tag team partners. If you've been around the Midwest, you've seen these guys in action before, but the fans here of Collision getting an opportunity to see them for the first time, and I'm excited to watch this match myself, Chris.
You know, I've been waiting to see Team Triple X make their return to AAPW. The fans wanted to see the return of Triple X. So you know what? We give the fans what they want, and we're going to give Triple X the return here to AAPW, making their Collision return, or they debut rather, back as a tag team here. We've seen Joey O'Reilly, we've seen Jay Spade in action here on Collision, but now the team has returned.
The fans, of course, Chris, we've talked about it before, they love Jay Spade, they love Joey O'Reilly, but their opponents, the fans love them too.
They do.
And their opponents. At a combined weight of 350 pounds, Ace Hawkins and Brandon Espinosa, Minor Threat.
We've heard the name change, Kevin. No longer elitism, they are Minor Threat because they don't want to be considered an elite group. They want to be the underdog. They want to show that they are not better than everybody. And Ace Hawkins and Brandon Espinosa have a right to be considered better than everybody, though.
That's right. These guys are a great tag team. They're great singles wrestlers as well, Chris. This will be a very exciting contest. I think it'll be a lot of fast-paced action as well. Can't wait to see what these guys have in store for our fans here on Collision.
You know, this is one that was a tough decision to make a match, though. I mean, you've got some high-flying styles. You got some 2 fan favorites in AAPW, and really what it comes down to is we want to give the fans some of the best action, whether they're fan favorites or they're not. We want to make sure we put the best action. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about here. The handshake, the show of respect to all those men in the ring, and that is what AAPW is all about.
That's right, a sign of respect as we get ready to, well, it looks like Team Triple X deciding which one is going to start off for them. Rock, paper, scissors, the old-fashioned way of doing it.
It looks like Joey O'Reilly won that one.
Couldn't tell if he had the rock, paper, or scissors, but he did win that.
It was rock, crush, or scissors, Kevin.
All right.
I had the better angle. Upon further review, it's Joey O'Reilly.
All right, well, absolutely, and this will be a great matchup, as we've mentioned, Chris. Minor Threat taking on Team Triple X. And a good collar and elbow here. And Brandon Espinosa moves it into an arm lock here.
He's got that cinched in there as Joey O'Reilly, but oh, look at that. Joey O'Reilly showing his athletic ability here. Brandon Espinosa with the reversal, but we're getting the reversal to Espinosa.
Yeah, we opened the show up with our first No Limits tournament match, and both Jay Spade and Joey O'Reilly have thrown their names in the hat soon. They'll be a part of that action in the weeks to come.
Oh!
But right now, some great tag team action going on here.
Oh, look at this, modifying it into a stretch.
That's right, almost like a surfboard type move there. Stretching him out and going for a quick pin here.
1,
Could be over.
2. Oh.
Wow.
Joey's able to kick out though, and look at that.
Joey O'Reilly's impressive, and Brandon Espinosa is impressed, giving him a standing ovation, tagging in now Ace Hawkins, who is the 2011 Pro Wrestling Illustrated
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It's now the quick handshake in there as Jay Spade also gets the tag in here. And we talked about this off camera, but this is a match that I'd love to see in singles competition. It's Ace Hawkins and Jay Spade.
That's right. These guys are both great. Respect each other. They are in and out of the ring. They're high flyers. Jay Spade brings a lot to the table, has that heart of a lion.
And both these guys, Kevin, are just, they're strong-willed, and look at that. Again, this is what AAPW's been missing, that show of respect between 2 teams.
Spade, we should mention, Chris, we've talked about his heart and his tenacity, and he's finally in there with some guys more his size. Jay Spade has been the underdog last season of Collision and didn't really come up with any victories, whereas Ace Hawkins made his debut last year on Collision and was able to get a win.
Wow.
Over Max Archer, and so this is going to be an interesting contest.
You're right, as Jay Spade, kind of the more worn down on that exchange. Ace Hawkins coming up with it as Jay now regroups, and Ace gives him the opportunity to regroup.
That's right. Again, another show of respect and another collar and elbow tie-up here. These guys are going to keep it above the boards. And Jay Spade now sending Ace into the corner. Is he going to do a clean break here as we expect?
A clean break.
Whips him in, but a reversal there.
Oh.
Ace Hawkins moving quick.
Oh!
Misses it.
Good duck by Jay Spade.
Absolutely, and Jay Spade hooks the leg here.
Only
Not quite enough.
Yeah, only 2.
It's going to take a lot to put either one of these teams down. The tag in here, and now comes Joey O'Reilly over the top rope.
Suplex by Jay. Not often you can see that from Jay Spade.
No, he's many times bigger, and a nice move there by Joey O'Reilly. Not enough, though.
It looked like a standing sunset flip or a standing shooting star press into a splash.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's an elbow right to the back of the head.
Oh, wow.
Referee keeping a close eye on this. Is a tag now.
Jay Spade
going to the top rope and flying. We've seen him fly from the balcony here at Black Diamond Harley Davidson as well.
We've seen him fly all over this place. He's flying from the top rope, from the balcony, all over. Jay Spade, he's got a heart of a lion. Right now he's got Ace Hawkins down on the mat.
Our most frequent flyer here in All-American Pro Wrestling as well. We've got a head scissors now by Ace Hawkins.
That was a great reversal.
But Jay kicks out of that, and a quick arm drag takedown, and holds him into place here.
Ace Hawkins trying to mount some offense, but Jay Spade going in for the tag. And again, these quick tags, Kevin, is what's the advantage of tag team wrestling.
That's right. Team Triple X kind of keeping things on their side, which they need to do. They're taking advantage of that 5 count too now.
Oh!
Within the rules.
You're absolutely right, as they go run right after the other.
And
watch out.
This.
Look out.
Whoa!
Oh, look at it. Hurricane! Unbelievable.
Using Jay Spade as a step ladder there almost to propel Joey O'Reilly up to get that impressive move.
Unbelievable.
That impressive Hanakarana. And Ace moving out now.
Ace Hawkins, we got to give him credit. He's been able to find a way to get out of stuff.
Oh, and a nice knee there to Jay Spade.
In the wrong corner, but he's able to find a way out. And now he's got
fast.
The tag.
And he got out of there, needing to make that tag, and Brandon Espinosa now.
Oh, hard shots, elbow after elbow. High octane, big drop kick by SB.
Takes Jay up now for the.
Man.
Wow.
High octane stylings. Can he keep up with it?
Going to the top rope here.
Oh, wow. What is this?
Oh!
Crashing, burning.
Absolutely. Jay Spade had his wits about him, even after that suplex.
Wait a minute, though. Now, some double team here.
There goes SB to the floor here. And here we go again. Oh no, man. What's this going to be?
Jay Spade has got him. He's setting him up. What has he got planned here?
Joey O'Reilly going to propel himself.
Watch out!
Over the top rope!
Oh, man, he almost didn't connect there. As Jay Spade looks on, but wait a minute, though. Ace Hawkins is primed and ready. Wait! Oh! Right into him. Unbelievable.
It's a 3-man car crash almost out here, an accident scene. There's bodies all over the floor.
Oh, wait a minute. We saw this in the main event, though, Kevin. We saw this in the main event. Oh!
Jay Spade taking out all 3 men, including his partner, Joey O'Reilly. They all come crashing down, and Chris, we've talked about it, that arena floor, that is concrete.
That is concrete, steel barricades. There is no give, and we talk about no limits too. Those guys have to contend against. And it looks like Jay Spade might be the most well for wear out of that.
That's right, the high flyer, the frequent flyer of the group. And throwing some punches now. Whips SB, but SB reverses it. Nice reversal.
Oh!
And a big elbow there by Jay Spade.
Man. You got to give him credit, though. SB, though, watch out. Oh, and it connects.
He did connect.
Oh, man. Did he ever?
And
1,
that might be enough.
2. Oh. No, only 2.
To kick out there.
Unbelievable.
Some great action here.
Man, this is just a heck of a contest. It's in. Oh! Now the tag team action by Minor Threat with 1, the 2, and oh wow, just out of the 3 count there.
Tag team specialists, both of these teams actually, Chris, they're really putting on an impressive show here. Jay Spade gets slammed hard though. SB over the top.
Oh!
Nice. Didn't get the full effect of the connect there. Is it going to be enough? He doesn't hook the leg either, and Jay Spade kicking out one more time.
What a shot. Brandon Espinosa, though, trying to mount some offense. No, but Jay Spade, though, trying to counter here with the fight. Those punches, those fists.
And Jay Spade gets caught and goes for the kick there. SB ducks out of the way, and now he's in no man's land, brought into the team of Minor Threat. But look at that.
Well, he ducks it again. Now he gets the tag.
And there goes Joey O'Reilly, fist of fury, clotheslines, and a nice drop kick.
Joey O'Reilly is rolling, Kevin.
And he's going to charge in now on SB.
Oh!
Nice clothesline, sliding clothesline.
Man. Joey, now he wants one more. You give one more? Oh, no.
taken over the top rope.
Watch out here. Oh, man. I don't know if he connected all of that one.
I don't think he got the way he wanted to.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
He's got to count. Oh, no. Only a 2 count.
The referee needs to get a little more order here. We've got all 4 men. There we go. We're back into it here.
Watch
Joey
out.
O'Reilly goes for the kick there.
Ducks
We're
under.
Less than a minute left in this contest.
Yeah, this is only a 10-minute time limit, Kevin. I can't believe it's already been 10 minutes.
These guys just getting warmed up, it looks like, Chris, as they're ready to go here.
30 seconds.
Oh, man.
30
misses
seconds
there.
remaining.
And Brandon Espinosa capitalizing. Espy taking some chops there. And now we're working together as a team once again. And a splash.
Right into the corner, Jay Spade. They've got to try to mount some offense here.
Oh, nice tag team wrestling
That
here.
could be it. That could be it.
Espy taking his time, though, getting on top.
1, 2, that could be it. No, only a 2 count. Wait a minute, is that?
Referee calling for the bell. Is that the 3 count?
I guess, is that it? It's a draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has declared this match a draw. The 10-minute time limit has expired. This match is a draw.
Listen to these fans, though.
Wow. These guys brought it, man. They brought their A game, both teams, and now that sign of mutual respect earlier, we're getting into each other's faces, but the handshakes being exchanged, and look at this. This is what tag team wrestling should be about here at All-American Pro Wrestling, Chris.
You're absolutely right, Kevin. This is exactly what tag team wrestling is about, and they want 5 more minutes, and I can't give it to them.
I don't know. We're on a tight time schedule here.
We got to get to an AAPW heavyweight title match, Kevin. That's coming up next, though. We've got an AAPW title. It's going to be Mike Masters taking on Edmund Livewire McGuire. I'm sorry, guys. We can't give you more time because the heavyweight title match is next.
Black Diamond Junction, what's your function? Hooking up people with parts, clothes, and bikes. Black Diamond Junction, how's that function? We trade for anything and always treat you right. Black Diamond Junction, what's your function? Putting a Harley Davidson in every garage.
Black Diamond Harley Davidson has the largest selection in the Midwest. Black Diamond Harley Davidson, Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Come join the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is set for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit and is for the AAPW Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this championship contest is Brandon Toll. First introducing the challenger. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 212 pounds, Mike Masters!
Kevin, I'm not gonna have you worry about that. I know what Mike Masters is carrying. That is the chair that Jay Spade used on him. And oh my, did you just see that?
Wow. Spitting water in the face of a fan.
This is a different Mike Masters.
You know, Mike has always been mean, but he's meaner now and more aggressive. We saw that in the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago, Chris. And Masters means business. He won the right for this World Heavyweight Championship match, defeating
He defeated
14 other men, essentially. He won a Battle Royal, and he is focused, and he is going after the gold.
I don't blame you for, you know, we're both a little off our game. We both kind of feel uncomfortable with this new Mike Masters. He's getting a little too close for me, Kevin. I'm sorry. Fans, we apologize. That's not a situation I want either of us to be a part of. That's it. I mean, Mike Masters is a mean individual, but he has his opportunity for the AAPW Heavyweight Championship match, and
whether we like it or not, he did earn that right, Chris.
He did.
Introducing the AAPW Heavyweight Champion, from Marion, Illinois, weighing in at 214 pounds, Mr. Electricity, Edmund Livewire McGuire!
He is the AAPW Heavyweight Champion. As you know, this is certainly a contest that is going to be one for the ages. I mean, Mike Masters is a completely new headset, a new mindset. That Edmund said he's a fighting champion 2 weeks ago on Collision. He said he'll take on all comers, and we had a battle royal to determine who the #1 contender was.
Yeah, Ed really going out on a limb, because with 15 men in that battle royal, he didn't know who his #1 contender would end up being, and not a whole lot of prep time either, Chris. This is a quick turnaround, right at 2 weeks to get ready for a match with Mike Masters, and this is not the same Mike Masters we saw in 2011 on Collision. You know, not necessarily the best year for him, and Ed, meanwhile, winning the title, surpassing now. He's been the champion for more than a year, picking up the gold back in March of 2011.
You're absolutely right. He beat the serial thriller Shane Ridge, who is currently on the mend. We wish him, of course, the speediest of recoveries. He's the champion, though, and he's the champion for a reason. He's defended that title. He's been in some vicious bouts, and, you know, again, he was in that heck of a contest with Allwardt at main event. They brawled all over here. I even had a taste of the action. You, of course, were mending yourself in the back, but you saw the DVD, you've seen that match, and it was a heck of a fight.
Absolutely, Chris, and you know, that's the thing about Ed. He will bring it to you no matter what opponent it is. He adapts and adjusts to that opponent and their abilities, and you know, that's what has made him successful for more than a year now.
This is for the AAPW Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. The fans are fully behind the champ, Mike Masters, and just to show a disrespect, even spit in the fans' face. I mean, that
Absolutely.
What is in his head right now, Kevin?
You know what? That chair, he brought that chair out with him, and of course he was whacked with the chair at main event by Spade, and I think it's changed him. He is a changed man.
I mean, you see that, you can look at the dent in the chair. We can see it from our vantage point. There is a huge dent in the head of the chair where Mike's head went through.
Absolutely, and I think a shot like that is going to change a person, and it obviously has.
There it is, though, right there, Kevin. That is what this match is for. It is for the AAPW Heavyweight Champ. Oh, he's supposed to look at it.
Masters taking it now. He's claiming victory before the match even starts.
You know what? This is already claiming victory. Slightly, I don't want to say he's cocky. He looks very confident.
He's more focused and he is more determined than Edmund Livewire McGuire.
As Edmund, of course,
fighting champion.
And you know, Edmund's a fan of the people. As we see, he's done this many times before. Masters wants to get this thing started. But now Edmund, though, of course, hands that do-rag off to a fan as truly the people's champion, Edmund Livewire McGuire.
And that's what's great about AAPW wrestling, folks. You come out here and you get up close and personal with our guys. You get to meet them all. Masters back out there jawing with the fans again.
He wants to take that do-rag back.
Yeah, I think he needs to just get in the ring and let's do this match. He's earned the right, though, to be in this match. He is the #1 contender to the All-American Pro Wrestling Championship.
There's the bell. This thing is underway. Look at Mike Masters going right to him.
Absolutely not backing down, and neither is Edmund Livewire McGuire. Clean break maybe here, absolutely. Our champ is a man of his word and has a lot of integrity.
He is. He's a man of integrity. He gave Mike Masters, maybe kind of reverting back to his old, maybe it looked like a Masters hold there for a second, Kevin.
Crying foul, claiming his hair and tights were pulled, but Ed, of course, did not do that.
Well, Masters just...
He needs to stay focused here if he wants to win the title here. He's letting the fans get into his head again.
And that's always been his downfall, Kevin. When Masters letting the fans get into his head, that's always been his downfall.
And now will Masters return the... No, of course not. Not a clean break at all. A knee to the abdomen area. And Ed gets whipped in. Off the ropes, though, gets out of the way just in time, and a hip toss.
And now Masters is reeling back into the corner. Edmund Livewire McGuire wants to get rolling, but Mike Masters, he doesn't have that same fire. That same fire that we saw 2 weeks ago. It's almost like he's unfocused again.
That's right. Edmund Livewire McGuire, though, is a hard opponent to focus on. He is the champion, after all, and has been for quite some time. And another tie-up here. Perhaps Masters, well, he sends him back into the corner. And that time we get a rake to the eyes. Whips the champion into the other corner, and the champ goes up again.
No, he didn't hit his chest that time. He said he's smarter than that, but watch out.
Oh. Nice takeover there.
He's holding his head, Kevin. They might have hit his head on that exchange.
And a big drop kick, and Masters needs to recalculate here and figure out what he's going to do. You know, he's had 2 weeks to train and get ready for the champ. Is he focused? Is he paying attention? Is he going to let the fans dictate his season 2 here?
You know, his head is just, he really was holding his head there, Kevin. I don't know, maybe he's not even fully recovered. I mean, he was facing 15 other people, but maybe he's not even fully recovered. And he takes a water break.
Lays that water bottle right back down by the chair.
As Mike Masters finally gets back in the ring here, has regrouped himself as both of them stare each other in the eyes. There's a deadlock right there, Kevin.
And another tie-up here. Once again, restarting this match almost all over again. Ed sends him back into the corner. Will we get a clean break? Ed's been burned twice with this. And, of course, Ed, once again, steps away.
Wait, but that was a clean break.
Absolutely.
That's not like Masters at all.
And Masters doesn't cry foul this time. But you can see he is bothered. Maybe frustrated, maybe aggravated. Maybe he's trying to figure out a game plan here.
Did you see the look in his eyes? I'm not sure if he was
vicious.
I'm not sure if he was all there.
The man is vicious, that is for sure. We thought he was tough and mean and a bully last season. I have a feeling that chair shot woke up Mike Masters in ways that we're not going to be ready for.
Oh! A shot right to the face there, and again, though, that stiff shot. Masters now taking it to Ed, and again, he's just kicking him right to the head. And maybe kind of, the same thing that Ed was doing earlier.
That's right. Mike Masters, we mentioned it before, didn't have such a great first season of Collision. He's focused, he's regrouped, and he had a new fire in his belly at that Battle Royal, of course, going through 14 other guys. And stopping Ed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Masters just like almost a sneerish smile as Edmund is just in the corner.
And knowing that Ed is in pain and almost thriving on that, letting that be his source of energy and taking full advantage of that 5 count, blatant choke right in front of the referee, not even trying to hide it.
No, look at that smile. Look at that smile.
It's demonic almost. What has happened to Mike Masters?
Edmund trying to fight through it now, though. Edmund off the ropes, and nope, Doctor does Masters. Try to go through the sunset flip. One, two.
Well, Ed got the feet over their shoulders, but wasn't enough to keep down the #1 contender here.
Edmund, I wasn't sure what he was going for there. Masters, I think they both kind of calculated what was going on there, but Masters was able to turn that into something out of nothing.
That's right. Masters has the champ down now. Not quite on both shoulders, but the referee right in there. Now he's checking it.
Well, his shoulder was down for a second, though. He started to count, but lifted it up.
Ed knows where he's at.
Saying his shoulders are not down. Masters, though, try to keep that headlock in, but Edmund trying to fight out of it here.
Sent into the ropes one more time, and now Masters going for a sunset flip, but Ed holding on.
No, look, he can't use some of the ground there to his advantage.
Look at this. He's pulling him over to the ropes, perhaps.
Oh, man. Look at Ed, though, just fight out of that sunset flip. Very unique way.
Absolutely, but he gets tossed out to the floor. And we've talked about it before. There is no give on that hard concrete arena floor here at the Black Diamond Harley-Davidson warehouse.
You know, so they're complete opposite side of us here. As you see, Masters now just trying to take it to Edmund here.
Bringing him back over to this side of the ring and sends him right into the apron. You're not going to win the title outside the ring, Mike. You got to get him inside.
I don't know if he wants to win the title at this point. I think he's trying to inflict punishment. At some point in time, he wants to win that title. Right now, he's ready to inflict punishment.
That's right. He's got something to prove here. Breaking that count, very smart. You know, Mike Masters is a veteran here of All-American Pro Wrestling, a wrestling veteran too. Was wrestling long before AAPW was around.
Right in front of the fans.
Choking him out in front of that young man that he gave the bandana to earlier.
I call it a do-rag.
Do-rag, I'm sorry. Justice wears the bandana.
But, you know, Mike Masters, again, has got that vicious-looking smile, and he's really taking it to Edmund here. Edmund has not had a chance to regroup. Oh, no, wait a minute here.
You might be right, too, Chris, about not wanting or not focusing on the title.
Oh! Oh, my God, he hit his head again, Kevin.
Masters went down hard, and he hit the arena floor. Now Ed breaking up that count, and I think Ed is out for a little revenge now as well.
You know, we didn't mention this, but he had to have 5 staples, Kevin. 5 staples into the head of Mike Masters in every headshot. Oh gosh.
That was a body slam with authority on that concrete floor.
You're right, and as I was saying, you always got to be careful with head injuries. You know, you never know what that's going to do to a person. Oh!
And he's sent into the guardrail here, right in front of our fans. And again, Ed breaks the count one more time, too.
No double count out. Edmund wants to win this thing. He wants to win it outright.
He's a fighting champion. He is going to defend against all comers. He's sizing him up now here.
I don't know what Edmund's got planned here. Watch out. He's going to go with super kick, but he's able to block it and stop it. Mike Masters, though. Oh, my. That's that same kick that he used for the super kick, Kevin.
And the champ's leg sent right into that, that calf and ankle area, getting abused now by Mike Masters, and Masters is going to find a weak spot, and you know he's going to take full advantage of that, Chris.
Well, you know, this is a rare opportunity to see the AAPW Heavyweight title defended right here on Collision, and again, right to that ankle. You're right, he's exploiting it, Kevin.
Ed is hurt. And the referee checking to see if he wants to continue, and Ed says yes. I would expect nothing less from our champion.
Mike Masters, and now that leg drop on that injured leg already.
And he's wrenching that ankle now and that knee, twisting it all about like a pretzel.
Oh, jeez. I've had Achilles surgery, Kevin. Look at the pain on his face, though. I mean, I understand what he's going through. I mean, that leg, that also he torqued that Achilles gets taut. And I know what that feels like, Kevin. That is not a pleasant feeling. I'm surprised he'll even be able to get up and walk after that.
That's right. Ed, though, the fighting champion, saying the show must go on, will not give up. And now he's going to work on that leg and pick him apart piece by piece here.
Looks like Ed's trying to fight it, though, as he's going into a half
Boston Crab.
Yep, standing half Boston Crab here.
And there's that look again on Masters' face. He knows he's got the champ, and the champ has got that look on his face as well, that he is hurt.
Oh, man, Ed is just wrenched back, and he's got to reach those ropes, Kevin. He's got to reach.
And he is trying for sure. The back and the leg being affected now by this hold. And Ed is inching ever closer.
And he's got it.
He's got the ropes.
Oh, man, Edmund's kind of finally grabbed onto that bottom rope, and Masters, he's got 5 to break it, and he breaks it. You know, Masters just as badly wants to get that heavyweight title. He's not going to win it in a disqualification or a countout.
That's right. He's keeping his wits in terms of that, and knows just when to break those holds.
You see that break? Did you say he's going to break his leg?
He very well could here. He's worked on it, and Ed's back up on his feet, but barely.
He's trying to fight back. I don't know how he's able to stand right now, Kevin.
He's not putting a whole lot of weight on that leg at the moment.
No, he's not. What though? Oh! Swinging neck breaker.
Goes for the pin here.
2. Oh, I thought that could have been all.
Champ almost had him for sure. Hooked the leg as well. Just wasn't quite enough.
I mean, look, he can't even walk on that, Kevin. He can't put any weight on it. How is he going to do the super kick?
Yeah, well, he's sizing him up, and it looks like that's exactly what he's going to try to do, but I don't know that that's going to work.
He's setting him up for stuff. Oh, he can't
get his
see.
leg up.
He's trying to put the weight. He tried to put the weight on his leg, but he couldn't do it. Oh, he wants to go, though.
Keep going.
See, that's the thing. It's not the leg that he kicks out with. It's the leg that he has to stand on.
Support himself, absolutely. When you go for that kick, your body weight goes onto that one leg.
Wait a minute, though. We've seen this from Masters at the Death Valley Driver. Oh, my God. Could that be it? Could that be all right here? He's got him covered.
Nonchalant.
1, 2.
Way nonchalant.
Oh.
Ed is able to kick out.
Why didn't he hook the leg?
Had he hooked the leg, I think we'd have a new champion right here today.
He didn't hook the leg, and now what is? Oh, wait a minute though. What is Masters
Referee
doing?
not paying attention, and Masters is taking that top turnbuckle off.
Oh, you know he's trying to take that top turnbuckle off.
Referee sees it now.
He's admonishing him for it, but it fell off.
Exposing the hook. There is a metal hook there. This is not a good situation as he's trying to.
The ref's trying to get that back on there though. What has Masters got though? What has he got?
He pulled something out of his tights, Chris, and we've got a pin here.
There's a pinfall. And the referee, though, he's working on the turnbuckle, though. Edmund's out, though.
Masters might have been his own doom here, taking that off and distracting the ref, going for the pin, and here it is a cocky pin again.
That's 2 counting. He kicked out.
Kicks out one more time. The fighting champion we have here not going to go down that easy.
We've seen many men go down with those knucks before. We've seen it in season 1. Edmund will not go down that way, though.
Absolutely not. Masters is frustrated, and he's going for the oh
my!
Referee, you need to get over here.
Yeah, we can't let that happen. No, we've seen what that chair can do, and it's done it to Masters, and now he wants to do it to Edmund.
Looking for some revenge. Stalking Edmund Livewire McGuire with the chair is Mike Masters.
Now.
We gotta get. Come on, ref, get in there.
What is it? Oh! It hit him in the head. It hit him in the head, though, Kevin.
The champ got out of the way just in time, and there's the kick.
There's the kick right there. The kick is
1, 2,
wait a minute.
3.
Wait a minute.
It's enough.
Wait.
Enough. Ed gets the win.
No. Wait, though. Wait a minute. Look at that, Kevin.
Oh, wait a second here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still AAPW Heavyweight Champion, Edmund Livewire McGuire.
Kevin, let's take a look at that again. Yeah. We saw, Mike Masters, he takes the chair and boom, hits himself in the head, and then the super kick by Edmund, boom, right there. And then Mike Masters falls with a 1, 2, but look, right there, Kevin, his foot was on the rope. I am not one to be a proponent of Mike Masters, but that's a tragedy right there. His foot was on the rope.
Absolutely, Chris. His foot is still on the rope. He's showing the referee, or trying to show the referee, that his foot was on the rope.
Masters has a legitimate complaint here. I mean, the referee's decision is final, but his foot was on the rope.
He was focused. He brought that chair in, but was able to get his foot on the rope. But
let's take a look. Let's look at it again, Kevin, one more time here. Here's a super kick, boom. And the question is, did he get it in time for the count? 1, 2. No, there it is.
Clearly, he made it.
He made it just in time before the 3 count. I mean, you talk about it, last month during NCAA college basketball, the use of the replay. I mean, Edmund is hurt, but
he's still the champ.
You're absolutely right, Kevin. He is still the AAPW Heavyweight Champion. Folks, we're out of time here on Collision. Don't forget to join us in 2 weeks for more AAPW action.